Get ready to drop the puck, take a free throw, and step up to the plate. It's time for the Metro East Sports Podcast on lineupmedia.fm.
Before we start talking Shells girls tennis, we've got the coach and the number one player in here. I got to talk about Keller Williams Marquis. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Metro East on the Illinois or Missouri side, please give our partners at Keller Williams Marquis, Jeb and Ginger Blassingame, the chance to serve you. They have offices in Waterloo, O'Fallon, and Edwardsville with more than 130 agents. The Blassingames are a family-owned business that has helped over 5,000 families find just the right home. The Lipes are one of those families. Jeb and Ginger sold our house quickly because they're experts at staging and pricing. And they helped us find the perfect home, and they can do the same for you. No wonder they're ranked in the top 10 real estate teams in North America. Give Jeb and Ginger Blassingame a call at 618-578-9276 or check them out online at blassingamegroup.com. You will not be disappointed. Okay, welcome to the show, Coach Zach Plocher and number one singles player at Roxana for the Shells, Lindsey Ratliff. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate tough practice today. You came straight from practice to the show. Did you run them hard today, Coach?
We did.
So you are, Zach, you are a young coach who has just taken over the program at Roxana, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
What is your vision for taking over this program? Do you see yourself there long term? And if so, what are some of your goals?
Yeah, I do. My biggest goal right off the bat is to build the legacy of tennis there. It's not a very popular sport right now at Roxana, unfortunately. So my initial goal right off the bat when I first got there is let's just get some interest going here in this area through camps and just trying to get kids out to give it a shot. And that was kind of step one. And from there, when we start getting kids into the program, hopefully my future goal is to continue to get them to buy into it and then continue to be competitive against the people that we come across.
Is it working? This is year number 2 for you?
It's number 2.
How many girls came out for tennis this fall?
So last year we had a big turnover with seniors and people moving away, unfortunately. But this year we got 3 freshmen and a couple, 4 new people who just decided to come out and give it a shot.
Love that. And I feel like Roxana has a pretty strong history of girls tennis over the last 25 years. I can think of multiple girls who were very good tennis players. Sarah Kreitztreiger,
yes,
comes to mind. The Tweedy girls come to mind.
Yep. Haley Milazzo.
Of course. Haley Milazzo played at Quincy, and the Owsley girls, terrible tragedy there. But the Owsley girls were fine tennis players as well. Did I say Kayla? Did I mention Kayla?
Yes.
Kayla, who played Kayla Logan formerly, Kayla White Logan, I believe now is her last name. She was a great play there. Kayla Arbuthnot, drawing a blank on her last name, but yeah, Coach Cass Reiner did a good job there for Roxana. So you have had some good players, but you are more interested in building a strong program,
yes,
top to bottom. That's what you're all about.
Yep.
And I'm going to get to you in a second. But before I get to you, I'm just going to ask you one quick question. So what's your background on tennis? Are you a tennis guy?
I am. My background, I got a little bit of a late start. I'm from Highland, so I was coached under Matt Pellock. And then after my senior year, I went and played at Kaskaskia College for 2 years, and then went from there and played for Brett Brandon at Greenville University for the last 2 years.
Those are some good names. Those are some good local tennis names there.
Yep.
Matt Pellock and Brett Brannon, and that's awesome. Good for you. You had to be from Highland with the last name Plocher. I feel like everybody from Highland.
It seems to be that way.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Plochers there. All right, Lindsey, number 1 at Roxana High School, a girl who I've known for a long time through some training that you did at Edwardsville High School. But you're number 1 this year. What number were you last year?
I was number 2.
Okay, so big change this year, moving up to that top spot, or is it too early to tell because we're only on day number 1 of week number 2 of the fall season for you?
Yeah, I definitely think it's too early to tell. But coming from number 2, I don't think it's going to be that big of a change. I feel like on a lot of teams, the number 1 and 2 player are really close, which is how it was last year. So.
And are you a leader this year on this team as the number 1 player?
Yeah, I'm one of 3 captains we have.
3 captains.
Yes.
And who are the other 2?
Kayla Fancher and McKenna John.
Okay. Cool. And we don't know yet, probably, if Lindsey's going to play singles or doubles in the postseason. But, with 3 seniors on your team, that makes it probably likely that 2 of the girls may play doubles together and maybe 1 girl will play singles. Have you thought yet about what you might want to do in the sectionals, Lindsey?
I mean, I think that's totally up to coach. That's what it's always been up to. But so far in postseason, I've only gone singles once, though. So I'm usually put at doubles.
Okay. Had you qualified for state yet?
Yes, last year.
I thought you did. Okay, very good. And how was state for you last year?
Well, there wasn't a state tournament.
Oh, that's right. Duh. Yeah, you think I remembered that. Yeah, of course. No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Coach, week number 2, day number 1, how's the season going in Roxana?
Good. We have our first tournament this weekend at Alton for the doubles tournament. But like I said, last year we had a huge group of seniors and good turnover, which is good and bad to get new faces, new opportunities for new people. But we had 3 of our varsity players return, Lindsey being 1, and then McKenna and Kayla being the others. And then we have a little bit of a more unexperienced group at the bottom. A lot of those people are freshmen or just new players who decided to come out this year. So we're going to see how they progress through the year.
And that's gonna be every year. You're gonna have a couple kids who've never tried tennis before, and that's where you're gonna build a program. Is with those kids. Well, good luck this weekend. Doubles only event.
The doubles only, yes, sir.
Hosted by Alton. I feel like I was involved with that when it first got started. And then we went away from it at Edwardsville High School for a little while. What are you looking forward to this weekend, Lindsey?
I mean, I'm just excited that it's the first matches of the season. I'm just excited to get right into the season.
We don't play until next week, so we've got to wait a little bit longer. All right, Lindsey, let's ask you the truth, and I guess you can't be too honest because you have to go to practice tomorrow. What's it like playing for Coach Plocher?
Is good. I mean, Kath Reiner, I've had different coaches every year except this year, my senior year. Kath Reiner was great, Stahlhut was great, but there's definitely more energy with him, and I think more dedication just because he is younger. He'll hit against us, so I definitely think there's probably more involvement.
Can you beat him?
No. No.
Zach still got the upper hand.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, Coach, what are you looking for this season? What kind of goals do you have? What are you trying to get done?
My big goals for this season is I'm just really looking forward to see those inexperienced players and how they can grow into the sport and contribute to the team this year. Because at the end of the day, we have 3 experienced players, and those bottom 3 are going to be people that we count on this year to get matches done as a whole, as a team. And I'm really looking forward to see the 3 returner players this summer. They put in so much work, and I'm just looking forward to see that work progress and pay off, because they spent a lot of their time, a lot of their summer going to lessons and just dedicating their life to that sport for this coming fall.
So I think you're expecting some big things. I mean, it sounds to me like these girls worked super hard this summer.
They really did put a lot of hours on the court,
and that's where it's at. So if your goal is to take your program to the next level, what are the things that you think you're going to have to do to get there where you are competing with the best teams in the area?
For sure. I think the very first thing is, as a young coach, I'm still very inexperienced. So reaching out to more experienced coaches, getting drill ideas, looking for opportunities to watch practices and get an idea. Because for me, it's just what I've seen. So getting able to see and get those opportunities. Other things is starting kids at a younger age. So you can't be just getting them in as a freshman, starting them when they are in elementary, junior high. And that just comes from doing camps and trying to get them involved in recruiting in school and be like, hey, do you play a sport? If not, let's give this a shot. And then I think as long as you get those years in, when you get to freshman year, you can start in a more deep strategic level. And then that just helps your program go to be more competitive with all those people in the long run.
I'm convinced. Sounds to me like you have a plan. You reached out to me, and I said I have no idea what I'm doing. Ask somebody who's good. Just kidding. No, you emailed me, and I gave you an honest answer, and invited you out to come watch us practice, and that's what I told you. You have to get kids started early, and you offered that you're offering the camps. I saw this summer you offered a tournament. Chris Lakin, one of our executive producers, actually played in the tournament.
He did.
And by all accounts, it was a fantastic event. So it seems to me like you're doing the right things there in Roxana, and I wish you all the best there.
Thank you.
Lindsey, you're done with high school after this year.
Yeah.
What are your big plans for next year?
Well, in college, I want to become a nurse. It would be great to play in college if I get a good offer. I guess it depends on that, but education comes first for me.
Have you considered Lewis and Clark? I would think that Lewis and Clark might be a good first step for you.
Yeah,
and,
Sarah's already been talking to me about that.
Yeah,
Sarah
that'd be a great first step, and who knows where that could take you? That could be a great first step toward becoming a nurse, I would think.
Yeah.
Who knows?
They
like
do
you
have
said,
a good nursing program.
yeah. Keep your options open. I like what you're saying, Coach. What's it like to coach Lindsey Ratliff?
Yeah, so second year with Lindsey, I just think every year her heart is continuing to grow with the sport. So like year one, it's kind of that in between stage. Like you said, it's her third coach in a third year, and it's a new young coach too. So you don't really know what you're getting. But during that year, I was just very surprised about her work ethic and how she's going to approach the court. I know for a fact, like she's going to be on time. She's going to be reliable. I can trust her on the court to carry her own, be respectful, all those things that a coach looks for in a player, and she definitely has it.
Dang.
Thank
How
you.
about that? She's a good student too.
She's very.
You're
good
gonna
student.
have to be if you're gonna become a nurse. You got to know what's going on. You got to be smart, right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you that smart?
Top 8% of my class.
There you go. I'm just kidding you. I knew you were bright. Talk for a minute about your outstanding athletic director, Mark Briggs, and that new student fitness center you got there.
Yeah.
He's super proud of that, and I've seen pictures of it, and I still want to get in there and see it. Talk about both those things. Talk about Briggs and talk about the new student fitness center.
Yeah, Coach Briggs has been ridiculously helpful, like in my experience, because this is only my second year teaching as well, as long as being athletics as a coach, and he has done nothing but reached out for what we needed, what the program needed. He's treated every program equally, which is incredible. He's given us equipment that we needed, helped us set schedules, all the things that a new person can ask for, in all honesty. And that new fitness center, he's just setting athletes up at Roxana to take that next level. And I'm just super, super hopeful that the students understand what they have in front of them so they can utilize what they got. I mean, you have the new fitness center, you got the turf fields coming in now. He's just doing a lot of great things that are going to give student athletes all the opportunities in the world to just take it to the next level.
You taking these girls in and making them run on treadmills and that kind of stuff, row machines, lifting, running? Nope.
Not yet. I've encouraged a lot of they have a program, like a speed training program for the summers and stuff. So I've encouraged that, and it's up to them if they drive to it or not, but definitely encouraged it.
I've participated in the speed training program before. So.
That's good. That's good. Well, I've only seen the pictures. It looks amazing, and I've had Mark on the show, and he is phenomenal, and I think he's leading the team spirit, the school spirit there at Roxana. I think he leads from out in front. I think that's really cool, and I'm happy to see a good young coach and a good happy number one player that I've known for a long time, continuing the success at Roxana, growing the success on the courts in Roxana. It feels like a lot of tennis facilities have improved their game too. Bethalto has improved their courts. You guys have improved your courts. Alton has improved their courts at Gordon Moore. So it feels good. It feels like tennis is moving in the right direction. And Coach, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in just a couple weeks for the Heather Bradshaw Invitational, and hopefully you'll have some home matches during that.
Yep, look forward to it.
I love that tournament, honestly. I mean, when you're talking about St. Joe's Academy from St. Louis and New Trier, and all the local schools are in there also, and everybody can put in JV teams if they want to. I mean, it's It's a massive undertaking, but we're talking about the Heather Bradshaw Memorial Invitational Tournament, which is September 3rd and 4th, and you'll be participating in that. So that's coming up for you, and that'll be a big challenge. And you've got a lot of big challenges this year. But I wish you luck with these 3 seniors and with Lindsey here in particular and beyond, guys. Thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.